is what you got for me.
Durag Diaries, yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a match preview, and you know what weekend it is today, yeah? Tottenham, Arsenal, North London derby settings. Money sleeves are getting dropped. You know what, them ones? I'm ready. 2 days left. I've got the most smoke. I know you guys have been seeing me warm up throughout the week. You know what I mean? Like, man's been warmsing. Every other day, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. Starting to feel a little bit more like myself. I'm like, yo, it's that game. It's that time again. Get in your mode. Get in the mode. And I'm here. I'm ready. And Spurs are gonna win this weekend, yeah? Yeah, we're gonna win this weekend. I'm telling you. I'm feeling different. Yeah, man, I'm talking about Muani with the mask. I remember Kane with the mask. And I know you Arsenal fans do as well. Dark times. Man coming in with the mask like Bane. Yeah. Revenge settings. Man's got a chip on his shoulder. And I'm going to have to say, flick off your shoulder. Yeah. It's going to be one of them ones. Just, you know, you ever been in a dance and you're grooving and someone just, yeah. That's going to be Muani this weekend. Chip on his shoulder. Yeah. So big up to the people them inside. As you can see, the energy is right. So make sure you guys are feeling the energy too. Smash the damn like button, yeah? Smash the like button. Because it's been getting better recently. I can't lie. I don't really be telling you guys do it consistently throughout the show because I ain't a beg. I'm just not a beg. I'm not going to beg for likes, but please, it'll be much appreciated because I'm a humble guy. So your support is needed. It's much, as I said, much appreciated. And it helps the channel grow, man. And hopefully when the channel grows, the more content, the more time I get to do content, and the better the content's gonna get, you know. I know one thing I do need to work on is getting more guests on, 100%. But you people them are here on Durag Diaries for Durag Diaries, so like I know we should definitely be getting more guests on and stuff, but it's just busy, man. Busy time. But we got 3 months of pure content, pure football to look ahead to. So definitely look out. We're gonna be doing some different things, better things, and yeah, I think the international breaks like 3 within the first. It's just not. I don't even feel like I'm in the season of like content. I don't feel like I'm mid-season right now. I don't feel like I'm 12 games in because there's been so much stop, start. But we're here now, ready to stay. Big up to everyone inside. If you ain't subscribed, then that's mad already, yeah? You're doing something wrong. You have to subscribe to the channel. I think we're on, let's check this, because I've been on 4, 5, we're 3 subs away from 4.6. 3. Nobody's been telling their granddad, their uncles, them aunties, get your damn nieces and nephews if you have to. But I just need a couple more subs to, yeah? Let's get to that 5K. We've been chasing it. And do you know what? Look, that's the aim before the end of the year. We got like the last 6 weeks to go, if even that. Let's get to that 5K before the end of the year, man. Let's get a nice big blowout to the, that sounded mad. Let's just get a nice big ending towards the end of the year. And then of course, some people them inside know, some people them don't already, but you can. Oh wait, I ain't even in there right now, so I can't believe I'm going mad. I'm going mad. I haven't even posted the link for the memberships in the chat. So I'm gonna post it in there now. And you can become a delinquent, become a descendant, join the royal memberships now. You know, one of them ones. Join the royal memberships, people. 2 secs. Hooks is messaging me. Oh, bro. All right, sorry about that, people. But yes, look, let me big up to some of the people themselves, the ones that are reals, the ones that are in here every day early. But before I even started, you know, big up to my guy Skills. You know, he's an op, definitely an op. But he's a friend of the channel too, you know, one of them ones. So big up Skills every single time. Durag Diaries. Big up to Letty, who says smash the like button on your way in. Man said Muani to return. He can return. He's crap. Keep that same energy. That's what I like to say. Keep that same energy, because when he's doing one of them ones, yeah, you know, one of them ones from the corner flag. Yeah, no. Yeah, when he's doing one of them ones, keep that same energy. Muani shit, yeah. Because I know your striker ain't gonna be there. And even if he was there, I ain't shook. No, them ones. Nobody shook of fucking Gok Tua. Who shook of Gok Tua, fam? Man said victim Jokeres. Who shook of victim Jokeres, fam? Allow me. Ain't nobody shook of that fool. Big up to Keys in the building. Start Muani and Simmons advantage Arsenal. Sure. All right. Is that how you man are feeling? Say less. What's good, everyone? Big up to Letty as well. Every single time, big up to Letty. Big up to Yassa all the time. I hope you're good, my bro. Man said stay humble, eh? Skills, you've been following the chat. Do you know, it's mad that, do you know, I can't even lie. Skills, low-key disrespecting. This is the right Skills. I'm sure this, I can't lie, the username thing pissing me off. Don't even know why they're doing up usernames all the time now, yeah. But Skills should definitely be a mod. I can't even lie. I'm going mad. Skills, I know Skills is just I'm just a chill guy. Probably don't care about it. But, you know, nobody should be kicking out Skills. He just needs that little VIP when he comes into the building. You know what I mean? It's always nice to go into the club if you can go through the back door pause. Like, you know, you just feel a little bit a very important person. So Skills is definitely important over here. Let's mod him up, even though he's not. But you know what I mean? You better win. I predicted a 3-3 draw. 3-3. 3-3. That ain't gonna be 6 goals in this game. I'll tell you that for sure. I mean, our attack's decent. Like, Arsenal's ain't that good, and ours ain't that great either. Unless it's 3-headed goals from corners, because there's no way it's gonna be 6 goals. Big up to Ghosted every single time. Big up Jords. Nah, mate, the Arsenal crasher incoming. Tottenham Ranger, I need that energy. Yeah, bring that energy today. I need that, like, we're gonna win energy. None of this, like, gay, like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm not on any of that. I'm not on any of that. I know, like, man, I'm on mind games yesterday. I was on the shows with Wolfie. They're trying to press, you're gonna win. I'm on mind games. But shit, ask me that today. Are we gonna win? Yeah. Come on, what are we doing here? Big up to Anthony Clark. Big up to Frosty. 2 big next 2 weeks coming up. The 27th next week. Aye, come on, man. Big up to Frosty. We need Spurs to win for Frosty, fam. We need Spurs to win to give Frosty some energy, that positive vibe. Big up to Frosty, man. Big up to Frosty. We look forward to hearing a bit more, and hopefully your surgery and everything goes well. Hopefully it gets booked in soon as well, because like you say, man, I know it's been something that's needed. 2-1 Spurs win incoming. I'm going to start that later for when we do the predicted scores, so we can run that back. I'll star Tottenham Rangers one as well. You back in Spurs? Hey, who's Sam? You've known me more than long enough, brother. Me and Sam go way back before the streaming thing. I was talking shit with Husam before I didn't even start streams. I wasn't even doing streams with people then. I wasn't doing panel shows. And me and Husam were doing back. He knows when it's time for North London Derby, what Spurs fan has energy every time. Husam's asking silly questions. Yeah, just I know the way I feel every time this derby comes around, yeah. I know how I'm feeling. But this time, not the Ange ones are like, it was never going to work out, man. Ange just, you know, it's just who we are, mate. We were losing. We were just losers. What with Frank? Man, like the choo-choo, Thomas Frank, engine, all a fucking board, bruv. You lot think we ain't going to go there and leave with something? I'm leaving with something. I'm leaving with something. For real. Trust me. Yeah. So who's you should know better than this. Silly questions. Silly questions. But big up George, big up to Hayden as well. Big up to Hayden. Yeah, it's mad. I can't even lie. My bad. Madness. But big up to the chat. Smack up the likes. I'm gonna guess that's Dean, because Dean would have come in and said, "Oh, is this how you're feeling?" and would have started getting bare like in his own feelings. So I know that's definitely Dean. Big up to Dean every single time. As I said, Dean, make sure you go above me this weekend, innit? Otherwise, it's another dark week for you. You know that. Hey, I don't even know. I woke up with so much energy today for this game. I ain't even on Dean. I'm just winding them up. I'm not even on Dean at all. Still, I don't want beef with Liverpool. Me and Liverpool are cool. They got me a full team to do it, and they will be flying. Hey, madness! Man said they're all flying out to see Frosty. Cold. Man all booking PJs and that. Hey, cold. Big up to Frosty, man. Smash up the likes, as School said. You know, my man coming with the moderator. He's doing his job already. That's what we like to see. Yeah. Not that you obviously moderators. We'd appreciate if you push it a little bit more than the gen population, but you know, don't feel obliged all the time. But I appreciate it. You know, one of them ones, Skills. Only kudos and that's it. That's what they say. Only person I feel bad for is D. The meltdown is gonna be generation. Hey, you know when we win on the weekend, yeah. The first person I'm calling is Hooks for one, because Hooks is one of them. Oh, yeah, you know when we win, yeah. You just no pick up my phone call. Just don't pick up my phone call. So Hooks is gonna be getting a call. I'm gonna call the group chat. I'm gonna call the group chat. I'm doing group calls. If they don't answer, I've got another phone number that I'm calling from. No call ID settings. If I don't do no call, I've got another phone number I can call from. Man's calling from the work line if I need to. You know, one of them ones. The man gonna say 0208 and think, what's this? 0208. Hello, it's Jords. I'm here to collect the debts. It's the bailiffs. You know them ones. The bailiffs are gonna be calling them. I'm doing collections on Sunday. I'm doing collections. Yeah. Man's going around knocking on doors, maybe. I might be knocking on doors. So, hey, make sure you look out, watch out. If you're an Arsenal fan, it will get dark. It will get dark. But I'm gonna go into predicted lineups later. Skills definitely got you on that. We're gonna go into some predicted lineups. We're gonna go into score lines. Gonna go into that. The one thing we don't have, the only thing I do hate, and I wish I could have done this stream a little bit later, but you guys know I've sort of committed to the 10 a.m. thing. It just works for my schedule and shit. I don't have team news really to work off of. I haven't seen there's no Thomas Frank press conference out to about 1:30. So I will be doing a match preview, pre-recorded settings as we always do. With another fan later, Kunle is going to be doing that. So in that preview, likely we'll speak a bit more about the team news in particular, as in the confirmed stuff. But for this show, I don't have any confirmed news. I have like little things that I've heard, you know. Certain man were trying to tell me things last night, like Kudus might still be out, and I don't know if the sources are credible, if they're not credible, but yeah, like I'm just gonna have to go on what I've seen and what I've heard. Apart from that, we haven't got no confirmations. Apart from Gabriel is out injured for the game. Arsenal's attacking threat will not be there. He is not available and will be out for the next 1 to 2 coming months. Spurs, I suppose the one thing we can take going into this game is we are unbeaten away from home. At the moment, only team to be undefeated away from home so far this season. That's games against Man City, West Ham, Brighton, Leeds, and Everton. So I suppose Man City is the only team of real quality in there. The rest of those are like mid to bottom table teams. But this is going to be a strong test for us, a real test for us. I look at this game and then for me personally, I'm like, I see the avenues to win through how good Arsenal are in certain areas, but how they're going to lean on certain players to perform that just won't do it for them. Saka hasn't looked like himself. We have to be honest. Arsenal fans can be honest about this as well. Saka hasn't looked like the same Saka from 2 years ago. Yeah, he's still got the ability to cut in and score. He's just that type of player. He's smart. He's going to pick the ball up in some good areas. But if we are being honest, he just looks like he's lost a little bit of a step. Maybe it's the injury holding him back. He's still playing at 75%, I would imagine. But if you've got Jeds, and now I did go and say before, I'm not going to lie. I did say I want Udogie starting left back because I need the attacking threat down the left-hand side. Now, thinking about it more, do I want... Now, Udogie had some really good 1v1s with Saka. That's one thing I need to just say before. To caveat everything I'm going to say, you know, Udogie's actually had some good 1v1s with Saka. I don't really think Saka's had some games where he's got the better of him. Udogie's had some games where he's got the better of him. I'm close to the game. I'm starting to think that we need to lean on having somebody to just stop Saka out of the game. Because if you can stop Saka, they have no Gyökeres. The left wings, Trossard or Martinelli, all these medias players, Eza, it's not players that I'm going to be shook of necessarily. They can deal with Pedro Porro, but I'm cool on the sense of let's shout out their best player. So I'm now thinking close to the game, we probably need Spence at left back. As much as it's going to hurt us, maybe after an hour we can swap it, throw Spence on the right-hand side, throw Udogie on the left-hand side, give us a bit of attacking threat in that second half. But I think we want to shut out Saka by putting Spence on that left-hand side. Just the 1v1 ability he has and the aggressiveness he plays with is probably going to push Saka to drift inwards a lot of the times and try to link play with whoever's playing in the 10. Depending on now how Arsenal's set up, because I can imagine, I think Arsenal fans have said they think Moreno's going to play up top, which is highly likely. If they do have no Gyökeres, obviously no Gabriel Jesus, I think both players are back in training, but I don't think that they're fully fit and available to play. So it's very likely we're going to see Moreno up top. And then in the 10, it's either going to be Eze or Trossard out on the left and Eze in the 10, or Eze out on the left, maybe Trossard in the 10. However they want to do it, likely Eze in the 10, though. I think we could see some rotation there. Now, not going to lie, I think Eze in the 10 could cause us more of a problem than Dan if he's on the left. I think we're going to have to go with our double pivot of Bentancur, Paulinho. Now, one thing, Thomas Frank, and I wanted to watch it before because I know if you guys haven't seen, he done like one of those tactical breakdowns on how he beat Pep Guardiola. More the game versus Man City, his tactical breakdown. I haven't had time to watch it. It's just been busy, life, work, everything. So it's been like 2 days. I'm going to take my time to watch it today, hopefully. But I'm pretty sure in that game, in that breakdown, one of the things he pointed out hugely for us is how he likes to not play a lot of short passes in our half of the pitch. He likes to go a bit longer because it's just less risky for us to lose the ball in those areas. Now, I understand to some extent when you don't have players that can move the ball short, snappy, and quick, you're going to avoid playing the ball in those areas with Paulinho, Bentancur, because they're not the best of passers. We have to be honest. I think Bentancur's all right, definitely better than Paulinho, but he takes a lot of risky passes at the back and tends to lose it. So we're probably going to have to go with those two, who a lot of the times are going to try to close out, be very physical. Again, we're going to have to do the physical rugged thing. You know, we're away from home. I want to see kicking ankles. I want to see Eze unsettled from early, tugging his... I need Paulinho to put in a challenge nice and early. You know, you got to let him know that you're there, as they would say, you know, Sunday League football. Go put your foot in, let him know that you're there. You gotta unsettle him from the start of the game. So I think that pivot is going to work in a game like this, as we saw against... oh, sorry, Odegaard's back. Oh, shit, see, Odegaard could be back as well. So it could be Odegaard in the 10, Eze off the left. You know what I mean? So if Odegaard's back in there, fresh back from injury, I'm not shook. We've seen Odegaard come back from injury, get injured again after 45 minutes, go off after 20. He's a little pussy, yo. I don't even want to say it. Like, I want it to be politely, but he's a little pussy, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, Odegaard's one of those players, very frail. You know, you go put a big shoulder into him, you go put an elbow into him, he's probably going to go down and call injury, you know. Oh, my leg. Oh, my ankle. Yeah, so Captain Hairflicks, I don't really expect too much from him tomorrow. And then away from there, I can't lie, Xavi Simons, very, very big game for him. Got a goal on for the Orange. Is that what they call themselves? You know, Holland, Netherlands, L'Orange, or whatever the fuck they say. Sorry, I'm chewing bare banging. And I hope that goal can give him some confidence, man, because he's needed that for one. I don't know if it's because man took the braids out, man felt a little bit free, you know. I don't know if anybody's ever had braids before. I have. And you know when you take them out and you just got that fresh curl. Oh yeah, give me a second, people. I got. Apologies, my people. My daughter's just at home from school today. She's not feeling the best, so it's just checking in on her, making sure she feels all right. I don't know where I was at, to be honest. What was I saying? Simmons, yes, Simmons. If anybody has had braids, you know the freedom it gives you, that itch, everything. Yeah, it feels like your head's being pulled back, your scalp is like fighting against the world. So maybe that's gonna give him some freedom this week. Don't play without the braids in, my boy. Just leave the afro out. He'd leave the hair swanging. Yeah, you know, one of them ones. Let the afro loose. So, yeah, let's see, man. It's gonna be a massive game for Xavi Simons because I'd actually like to think that in this game he might find a little bit more space than usual. I think against an Arsenal team where they're gonna open up against us, have majority of the possession, we're probably gonna catch them in transition. The key thing is we don't have the same problem like we did against Manchester United. Because against Manchester United, one of our biggest problems was every time he got on the ball, we didn't have the runners. The wide players were running away from the ball, not really in the areas sort of beyond the fullbacks. They weren't really making the right runs. The angles they were creating to link play were awful. You know, you've got to pull out. So let's just say Xavi Simons is drifting inwards on the pitch. You need two players to pull wide or someone to sort of, you got to catch other defenders' attentions. You got to drag defenders out of position to open up the space for someone else. Unfortunately for us, Richarlison's just not smart enough to do that. Brennan Johnson can be at times, but when you have Brennan Johnson and Richarlison up top, I think it makes it very easy for teams to defend against because naturally you have a player who aren't very good on the ball. So you got players that you can probably leave them in a lot of space because, once you close them down, the ability to take on their man's not that good. The finishing isn't that good. Their decision making is not that good. Their crossing's not that good. So it gives them very limited attributes to cause you any danger. So I think it's very vital that the front three we start with for this game this weekend does not include two of Richarlison and Brennan Johnson. If we see one of them due to injuries and so on, that's cool. I'm fine with that. But I could not see both of them. Now, me personally, I'm going to go with Kudus, and we need to see if Kudus is back from injury, to be fair. Man like Charlie Hamilton saying that I need that scrub Kudus to do something for me on the weekend and perform. Facts. Now, I think he is fresh back from injury. Some people told me he isn't. And then away from him, Odebert's got to be out on the left-hand side. Odebert just looks like the best player on the left right now. I would even go as far to say instead of Richarlison, I'd throw Tell up there. Tell keeps scoring goals. I know some people don't count under 21 goals and stuff, and I'm not necessarily saying it translates to the Premier League, but the confidence you get from scoring goals, it stays regardless. Richarlison's just like... He scores the luckiest of goals. Shit guy scores again. Like that's every time I see Richarlison score, it's one of them settings. So for me personally, I'm not on the let's see Richarlison anymore. I'm tired of watching him play. Drained. It burns my eyes. It's some of the worst football. I think he might generally be the worst football player I've seen at Spurs. One of them. Now, not the worst signing, because he's definitely scored goals and there's signings like fucking Vincent Janssen who were worse. But I'd much rather have Roberto Soldado than Richarlison. Because Soldado's problem was like the lack of confidence. He just looked like he was gun shy in front of goal. But he definitely had the ability to finish. He just kept missing. He had technical ability to play. But when it comes to in front of goal, I don't know what happened to him. Whereas Richarlison's just can't kick a ball, fam. Man can't kick a ball. Man's not Brazilian, fam. I know I can't stress that enough, but he's definitely not Brazilian. Man's from Peru or Bolivia or one of them countries. One of the man migrated to Brazil. Man's from the Amazon rainforest, cuz he didn't even play football when he was young. That's where he's from. He's from the Amazon rainforest or some shit, fam. Man's with the animals and them things. Like I don't even know what's going on with him. How can you be Brazilian and have the worst first touch in the Premier League? I'm pretty sure this Beto guy might be better. Bro, Everton, take back your ball of them. Take them back. You love these duds, fam. Everton guys love these duds. Take him back. But let me come to the chat, innit? Because I've got like an hour. We're going to end it slightly early today because I've got some work stuff to do. But big up to DJ Dens as well. Big up DJ Dens every single time. Big up to my guy KJ in the building. Make sure you guys go check out KJ's channel, man. Is KJ not a mod? Nah, KJ's surely been a mod in here. KJ's definitely got a new. He's definitely got a new. Is this a new user, KJ? It must be a new user because there's no way you're not a mod in here. There's no way you have not been a mod in here. That's great. Maybe I've just been like missing. And I know like I have bare mods and shit. Yeah, I definitely need to review some of my mods. But I like you're regulars. You're a regular, you're a mod. It's simple as that. More time. Shit, I'll be real. Like if you start acting up, then I might take your moderator away. But there's no way that KJ wasn't a mod. That's mad. KJ deserves to be a mod than more man in here. I can't even lie. There's some man in here that shouldn't be mod that if KJ's not mod. Madness. That's mad. Frank wins. I won't cuss him out for the rest of the season skills. Shit, I hear you. Man gets a free pass. It's one of them one. Winning this game could do that for you. Durag desperations. We need this win as much as Elijah needs a check-in from the away. That's dark. I didn't even. You know what it was? I didn't read it until I put it on the screen. You're dark. You're dark. That is dark. Why would you? You gotta get our Kengis, man. Shit, you gotta war Kengis now, bruv. You got a war Kengies now, because that was a mad one, man. I big up to Toon Tactics, man. Big up Toon Tactics TV. Hopefully Moreno can score a header. Shit, you can only hope. What Odegaard and Tell doing? Hey, Odegaard and Tell both scored in the last game. Big up my guy TGTV. Come on, man. Appreciate you, bro. Saka always bags against you lot, and at the Emirates, you shit yourselves anyway. That has happened a few times in the past, I'm not gonna lie. But our away record this season looks really good, so I can only assume that going away from home makes it really, really easy for us. He's done 2 tactical videos, Jords. I'm pissed about it. Yeah, I don't really like him revealing his tactics like that. But to be fair, I would assume that he's smart enough not to reveal his full tactics in those games. Man, like Flash Boy. Clipped, yeah, you know, one of them ones. Man, like Flash Boy in the building. Simmons gonna get beat up in that motherfucker. We're gonna see, innit? I don't know who's gonna beat him up in your team. You haven't got them rough, rugged players when Gabriel's not there to set pace. Who have you got? Man is supposed to be Shukov, Zubi doo. Bro, what are we doing here? Like, Xavi Simmons is like, and I keep hearing people say like he's too small, his frame, he's not physical enough. Bro, man's definitely physical enough. Xavi Simmons, one of them small bad boys. They will never take shit from no one. I saw him running up to Joe Linton, gripsing him up on sight. You know, you got certain man that act like they're on badness, do the talking, especially the small guys. They be doing bare yapping. Like, they would wait for, let's just say, a Van der Ven or Romero to come. And then they're like, what you want? What you want? All behind Romero. And don't get me wrong, I hear it. Like, Romero is... That's a real... I call him Sicario. You know what a Sicario is? You should get to... If you don't know, get to know. But if you know what it is, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? My man's like... He could murder someone with those feet. Yeah? If he flies in for a challenge, he could be at risk of getting an M charge. So certain man are like that, but he ran up on Joe Linton. Let's have it right. Is the bully of the Premier League. Joe Linton's out here bullying man on a weekly basis. Joe Linton's them man. You see, you know, like when you go into school, they're all got man in the chain on corner. Ran me a £1. And yes, I'm from that era where they're not. You don't take notes to school. No one was in school with £10, £20. You were in there with £1, £2. Yeah. So he's in there running up £1 from all the youth. That's Joe Linton. Joe Linton's in the Premier League, turning man upside down, shaking them. Where's the jingles? They're shaking your pockets to see if they can hear that little sound. They just want to hear the ching, ching, ching. But he ran up to the bully boy and said, yo, what you want? What you want? I'm here. What? Touch my boy and say something. Like, don't tell me that Xavi Simmons is afraid to be physical. I'm just not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Simmons another stinker loading. We're gonna see. Because it's funny, I'm already seeing fans complain about Michael Oliver. You know, he's giving us so much red cards. He's going to help us lose this game to help Man City win the league because he flew over to Abu Dhabi and he done a private match for the Man City. Abdul, he cheats. Shut up. Don't care. Michael Oliver's a referee, as all the referees are. You've had bad decisions. We've had bad decisions. I don't give a flying fuck. I remember just a couple of seasons ago when Michael Oliver was managing our game and man like Ben Davies got a boot on him balls. Yeah, someone booted him in his balls. That weren't no foul in the box, no penalty. No, man missed the ball, licked him in his, and there was no penalty for it. So I'm really not hearing anything about like I'm not hearing the excuses, man. Money sleeves, come on, man, we're dropping them. Jords, you heard the rumors we're going big in Jan. All the Semenyo stuff, completely ignore. I can say to you confidently, Semenyo is not coming to Spurs. He's an out-and-out Arsenal fan. The guy's been seen at Arsenal games last season. He plays in the Premier League and he's going to Arsenal games. I don't want that guy at my club. Do you know what? Now I'm lying. I want Semenyo at my club and I'll take him. I don't care if he's an Arsenal fan. But I definitely don't think that's going to happen. And I'm not here to beg, man. not gonna be like, yeah, come to our club, come to our club. If he wants to go Arsenal, let him go Arsenal. All right, good morning to Jay, man. Big up. It's been a while. How's your week been? I just got back from Rome. So I'm in the UK for a week. All right, big up. Man said Jay's back in the UK. That's what we love to hear. Back for the perfect time. You remember the last time I told you to watch a game? It was very good. Make sure you're watching this damn game, yeah? Make sure you're watching this game, Jay. But big up to Rome, man. I can't lie. Love Rome. I went there last year. It was lit. They have some of the best food restaurant. Well, see me, I love Italian food. I've got Italian heritage. So for me, it's like some of the best food you can get in the world. Go get you a carbonara from us. There was one restaurant I went to. I don't even, and when I tell you, this restaurant was like proper old. Like, it didn't even look like it was some mad restaurant, but you had to book it. Like you had to book a seat in this restaurant. Because if you just turn up, the thing's sold. Like there's no all reservations are full, yeah. But I went there and it was like, obviously you think it's like old fashioned. It's like it's not a massive restaurant. It's like old people cooking and all. You're thinking, oh, it's just gonna be one of them ones. Like in England we got those. When you see these types of places, you don't expect much. But I could tell you now, the food was the best pasta I've ever had in my life. Like Rome. If you like pasta, you like food, go there. Trust me, man. And it's a lot of like you can do a lot of things in such a small place. Like there's so much going on in such a small area, man. Rome is lit. Here we go again. You man gassing yourselves up. Even Toes thinks we smoke, bro. Because Toes thinks you smoke us. Don't think I do. Tobes don't have chest. I have chest. We're different. Tobes is like I want to say pessimist because I think Tobes talks about us. He's realist in his own head, innit, I guess, and I'm realist in my own head. But I'm an optimist though. I'm definitely an optimist. He's more of a realist / pessimist, and that's fine. Like everyone's allowed to support the club they want, innit? If Tobes don't think we're gonna win, that's fine. I think we're gonna win because it's North London derby, fam. Like shit. Is there any other reason why I should think we win? Like simple as. Big up to Gunner K though. Big up to Gunner K. Big up to my guy Beans Pun Toast. Let's see what else. You're right. I've known you long enough. Facts. You have known me more than long enough. So and yeah, you man best do something. Because I'm trying to give you man a favor this weekend. You man see, I'm trying to help you man out. I'm trying, but don't let me down and lose to Nottingham Forest. If I see Wolfie cooking you next week, I will be. Let's not even talk about that. Don't let Wolfie cook you next week. Don't let Wolfie cook you next week. Your luck runs out this time. Hey, hey, make sure you're internet ready. Make sure Arsenal fans are internet ready this weekend. Make sure you Arsenal fans are internet ready this weekend. Because what does he say? We're gonna be sending out. You got 24 hours. Yeah. We're going to tell certain man they got 24. The 24 hours thing kills me. I'm not going to lie. So you got 24 hours to respond or I'm going to expose you. Big up to Ricardo Whiteley. I ain't seen you in the building before, but if a new subscriber, make sure you subscribe. City till I die. Hey, man's a City fan. We'll try to help you out. You scratch our back, we scratch your back. One of them ones. Zubi just scored for Spain. Yeah, Zubi's got a goal scoring ability. I'm not gonna lie. He never really used to be a goal scorer if you look at his record, but since he's come to Arsenal, clearly he's been working on something, man. Definitely didn't. Man are talking about, bro. You know the funniest thing about this video? That same season, Madueke had him washing boots. Cool. Xavi Simons was the best player in the league. So man could be washing your boots, but now Xavi Simons is a better player than you. Yeah, he's getting. How much? No. You know, we're gonna stunt on guys now because let's see how much is Madueke's wages. No, I heard he was on cheap wages. I'm not seeing this right. I'm seeing Bear Man. How much is Madueke's wages? How much is his wages? Because that's what we're doing. I'm gonna do the petty thing. Let's go ban for ban. He's on. I don't know the week. I want to see a weekly breakdown. I want to see a yearly breakdown. 7.8 million a year. How much is that a week? If someone could put that in the chat, because I'm not even trying to work that out. That's so long. My maths is all right, but 150k a week. And it's still less than Xavi Simons. How about that? Let's go ban for ban. Yeah? Now, Xavi Simons is buying more boots than him. Tell him to go in the shop, see you can spend more money. Fuck it. I'm petty like that. I'm real petty like that. Real petty like that, bro. Noni's a squad player, like you said there. We went from 50 to 150k. Xavi Simons on 200 bands a week. Talk to him nice. Nah, but anyway, like on the reels, we know Xavi Simons is a better player than Madueke, man. What we doing, like? What are we doing, man? Let me catch up with the chat though, because I'll do the predicted lineups in like a second. If Spurs play the way they did against Man United and Chelsea, they'll get battered and their chicken feathers plucked bold. Yeah, we won't win if we play that way. Jords, the people be rude though and impatient, and bro, the driving. Oh my God. You know when you're just walking, and I was doing the scooter thing. I'm sure you did as well, Jade, because they have scooters everywhere. You just jump on the scooters and you're revving up the place. They just turn in. They've got these. What you see in videos, fucking movies. If you ever watch like a movie where they do like an action movie in Italy, and there's all these, there's bare streets that are not supposed to have cars in them, that they've got cars in them. Like the size of my bedroom is the street. The street is this wide, and my bedroom not that wide. So I can go back to here. That's how quick it is to get there, yeah? This is how wide the road is, and they're trying to get 2 cars going up and down the road. Madness. I even... Funniest story. I saw a custom Pornhub Audi TR8 driving through somewhere. I don't even know why. When I mean it was custom, it had a whole fat Pornhub logo on the back of the car. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why? But this is driving through the middle of the street. It don't make sense. The driving there is mad. Like, it's so mad. Madueke has no self-awareness. No self-awareness. It's mad. Xavi is your main guy. No, Kudus is our main guy, but Xavi's one of them. He'll be there soon. Spurs should play with 5-4-1 low formation and counter on the transition. I hear it. Facts. You know, one of them ones, Tottenham Ranger. It's one of them ones. You can say they dodged a bullet, but we're gonna see. Heard Cole Palmer stubbed his toe. That little munch. That's why they made Fiat. Facts. That is exactly why they made Fiat 500s, bro. Exactly. Big up Jords and everyone in the chat. Big up to Philly. It's just one of those days. Transporter special. Jords, smash. Yeah, facts. Transporter, yeah. Smash the likes and subscribe. As he says there, make sure you guys smash the likes and subscribe to the channel. But look, let's quickly do a lineup builder before we head out, because I literally have less than 10 minutes, people. We are running short on time today. Let's do a lineup builder. Oh, this connection has been going mad recently. Like, see, this is why we need to get to the 5K so we can start. I'm gonna get onto my internet, Pride. I got new internet, and the new internet don't do shit. It don't do shit for man. Look at it. The page is still loading. How's my page still loading? Oh, now it's doing forbidden error. Oh, allow all of that. Let's get a lineup builder. Lineup builder not working. Oh, people, it's dark. Lineup builder, the page isn't working. I think it's I don't even know what a gaming router is, Tottenham Ranger. I'm old man. I'm not an old man, but I feel like an old man. So I don't even know what that is, bro. Oh yeah, look, you know what? I'll just tell you guys my thing, because this no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like this one. This one looks horrible. Is lineup builder gonna work now? All right. I feel like lineup builder might be bugging because they've added more ads on here. That's what it is. Why can't they just have it one ad? Just get a sponsor. Have one place sponsor you. Stop trying to do 1,000 fucking ads on here.
Aye, Rastler. Oh, Foot Mob. Yeah, let me use the Foot Mob one. Big up Yasser. Let's go on Foot Mob. All right. Yeah, that's way better. This actually looks better as well. This actually looks better. Big up to Yasser, man. Let's go Vicario. Oh, look, I ain't even shared the screen. Rookie settings. The thing is, I promise you now, my Wi-Fi has got, I've gone like 550 megabytes or some shit download, some shit like that. I don't know, something like that. I know it's not bad Wi-Fi though, because I upgraded it, and they said this one's top. This one should work, but you know, salesman. Maybe I'm too gullible. So we're gonna go Poro again. I do want to see a change. I do want to see Spence. I do want to see Spence down on that side at some point in the game. I don't want Poro to play the full game, but for now, we're gonna have him starting, and obviously Van der Ven at the back with Romero for partner. Hopefully Romero is feeling a little bit better, because that Man United game, he was moving loose out there. Then I'm gonna go with in this one though. I can't necessarily move players. Freeform. Oh, I guess I can. Can I? Do you know what? I'll put them all in first. And then we go to Paulinho. Nah. Let's do a 4-2-3-1. Let's put that up. Bentancur. Because I think Sar's injured, people. I'm not going to lie. I do think Sar's injured. I wouldn't mind seeing Sar in there as opposed to Bentancur. I'll throw that out there right now. Even Bergvall. I wouldn't even mind seeing Bergvall in there as opposed to Bentancur. You know where I'm at right now. I think Bentancur, I like him, but he needs some improvement, man. He needs to improve. And he got a red card for Howler's challenge. How did Uruguay lose to USA, fam? That's like a massive red flag in my head that he was one of the worst players on the pitch against USA, fam. You guys know how I feel about USA. Like, losing to USA is just incredibly bad. Like, you've got to be a really bad team to lose to them, man. You have the best away record in the league. I'm expecting you to get at least a point at my place with the injuries we have. Man, are all talking about injuries. We have more injuries than you. Do you know? No. Because this is what we're not doing. I saw a tweet, and it was from the Athletic. So I'm not gonna have them at like, oh, this is incredible. Oh, so man, I want to do injury talk. Say less. I'm glad you brought out. I'm actually glad you mentioned. Where is this? What I'm looking for. Man said he broke his toe in an accident at home. Cole Palmer's crazy. I broke my toe and played the game next day. It was my pinky toe, but cool. I definitely done that. And I'm not even lying. I got people that can vouch. Let's go to the Athletic. Is it the Athletic Football? No, because we're going to see. Doggy Bag is crazy. Big up to my guy Hypo. Says, big up Durag Diaries. Hey, my guy Hyper, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yes. Oh, wait, is this it? Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Do you know what? These man post so much that I'm probably not even going to find the tweet that I want to see, because I don't know how many days ago it was tweeted. No, I need to find this tweet because I ain't having man do injury excuse. I'm not hearing no injury excuses. The Athletic. Oh. Nah, I can't find the tweet. It's dark. Oh, found it. Because this is what we're not doing. Have a look. Because this picture is a great illustration from the Athletic. Oh, is it going to zoom in? Oh, this is what I hate when Twitter. Why can't I just zoom in on the picture normally, fam? You guys have got to... Let's see if I could do something here. Oh, I can't even do anything here. If you can see, you can see. If not, go on my Twitter and you can see I shared this. One of my most recent reposts. So, the alternative Premier League table. Tottenham impacted the most by injuries. Oh, where Arsenal? 5th. Spurs 16 injury, 72 Premier League games cumulative. 72 Premier League games. That's just a season. Yeah. If Spurs are top of the injury list, Tottenham, Man City, even Chelsea are there, even Brighton are there. Arsenal always want to talk about their injuries. Woe is me when everybody else is still impacted by more injuries than you, man. Please don't tell me about injury talk. I'm not hearing it. But let's get back to the lineup. That was just a quick one. Xavi Simons. You guys already know where it is in there. And then, like I said, I'm going to go Odegaard out on the left. Now, like I said, if Muani is available, I'm throwing Muani in there with the mask. Because you know what it is? Muani with the mask is coming like Bean. Yeah? But look, people, I need your score predictions in the chat. We do have to end it in literally a moment. So please put your damn score predictions in the chat. And yeah, look, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Spurs win, tight game, close result, not too many goals, but we're just going to nick it. We're going to nick it, and we're going to put a dagger in those Arsenal fans' hearts. Now, I'm not going to lie and act like if we get a point, I won't be happy. Definitely will be happy. It's a huge point for us. Massive point away from them in their league title push, because let's have it right, Arsenal are pushing on to the league, and if there's any team that needs to sting them, I'd want it to be us. So I'd take a point, but we're leaving with more than that. You know, one of them ones. I'm greedy. How greedy? Yes, how greedy of me? I want 3. You have to factor in Tottenham Blazer shit low. That's funny. I'll give you that one. That was funny. 1-1. Yasser's got in here. Iskiask is 2-0 Arsenal. Tottenham Ranger 2-0 to the Tottenham. Ghosted 2-1 Spurs. Christopher Warburton 1-1. Keros with the 3-1. Skills with the 3-1. If you don't sting them, we will. You best do, Yasser. You best have something for them next week, but with no Cole Palmer, I don't think so. 1-1 home draw for me. I wasn't happy with Ange getting a draw either. 2-0 come on, you gonna Saka, Trossard, and 2-1 Arsenal win from DJ Dens. All right, look, people, I do have to end it here, honestly. Arsenal run Walthamstow ends, and what? They definitely don't. Definitely don't run Walthamstow. Definitely don't. It's quite a place that's close to home. Trust me. Definitely don't. But yeah, look, people, what I am going to do is I am going to send you over. Let's see. I'm going to send you guys over to DG's live, man. Let's go send you over to DG, DRD raid in DG's chat. Go let him know that the Spurs are stinging them this weekend. Yeah, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, man. Like Spurs are feeling free, and away from that, please. Oh yeah, gotta go. But look, yeah, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Let DG know you come over from the boy DRD, and we are feeling extra nice today. Yeah, but big up to the people. We are going to be back. Never a foul. 12 o'clock. Look out for the match preview of Kunle coming out at 3 o'clock. And yeah, look, content is content. And big up to the people. Have a good day. God bless. Goodbye. See you soon.